Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. I wanted to come today to speak about the crystalline nature of life. It is very important, essential that we reconnect to this crystalline nature, for we're going to come to realize that we are interdimensional being living in a multi-dimensional universe. This physical world is made of particles and atoms and particles. Then there is the astral plane, that is a transitional realm, that's the realm of dreams and emotion, and then we reach the new density of experience. The dimensions are densities of experience. The fifth dimension, where all is connected, it is the soul realm, where all is one and eternally one with all that is. But this so this is a crystalline dimension, this fifth dimension, and our cells are being crystallized so we can become a clear crystals that is full of love and light. And so this process continues to expand as we move to 6, 7, all the way to the 15th dimensions. It's all crystalline dimension, and the more we ascend, the more gracious, the more expansive reality becomes. So no matter what we achieve with this ascension, we will be continuing on. We will want to seek to find more of that connection, more that unity, more expansiveness within our unity of the self. And so ascension and illumination, it's an ongoing process. It will always be an ongoing process, for there will always be known to discover about ourselves and our source, which is infinite. But God has kept a lot of things from us in order to allow it to unfold in relationship to our faith, our desires, our beliefs. And so we're also going to realize that very soon we're going to move into a new age, an age of crystal, an age of a fifth dimensional realm, that is Nova Gaia. And this Nova Gaia, the new technologies, will be a new generations of technologies that will be created by, it will be conditioned or made possible because of very specific crystals that we don't all necessarily have already in this planet, but we learn, we'll import them, or some of them we have. We'll be able to utilize crystalline energy to create all kinds of things that will increase the quality of life, that will increase our health, that we're going to shift the whole technological parameters. For now, it is important during this month of December to connect to the crystalline field and always turn to the truth within, the light within, to realign with your truth. For your God self, your source is inside of you, is your truth. It is really what the inner truth. It's really what you want to seek and discover and follow and harmonize with. For there is all kinds of downloading of this new crystalline field, the download from the crystalline kingdom. So it is what is downloaded is the new blueprint for our new crystallite biological body. This Merkaba field is being created, and we integrating that consciously or unconsciously. It doesn't really matter, for it is all happening with our intention to connect to the crystalline kingdom. For we'll understand eventually that crystals are living, intelligent beings with so much information to share with us. Just as humanity, the consciousness of humanity evolved for a very long time, they thought that only white male Catholic males had a soul. Then eventually realized that every human being has a soul. Even women were thought to not have a soul. They were not. So now we know that we're all born equal in rights and free. And every living being is just equally loved by God, and there is no difference from a divine perspective. And so we've grown to accept that every being is sacred, every life is precious. And now we're beginning to realize that animals have souls as well. So a lot of people are caring for the animal kingdom. But we also we will realize eventually that trees are souls. They have intelligence, and all the mineral kingdoms also have souls and intelligence. What I mean souls is higher growing intelligence, for everything is growing. Even the God consciousness in the universe is growing and evolving as the realm evolves. Since it is one, it is depending on the evolution of all the realms. Although it is always what it is and will never change. That is it's maybe a paradox, but there is both of those aspects. There's the non-changing element, that is stillness, and the eternal expansion that is going on, that makes create a spiritual evolution for the source frequency of our being. So this crystalline kingdom is like a library, a great library. So what is it? The question is like, what is it you wish to know? What is it you wish to understand? For this library, it's like, which book do you want to pick up? What information do they need to bring to you in order to catalyze your transformation and your enlightenment? So meditate on it, and the answers will come, may come from your guides or your soul group or your creator. It will not likely come from your ego mind. So just meditate, let the question evolve, maybe, or just know what it is you need for your ascension. We'll come to discover also that there was 7 sacred crystals from Atlantis, the time of Atlantis, that have been preserved after the fall of Atlantis. That will be able to reutilize. They're very powerful living intelligence. And Max also. There used to be 13 crystal skulls that were holding the knowledge of the 12 skulls were holding all the knowledge, and the 13th one were holding the sum of all knowledge, and Max was the 13th paradigm. And only 3 of them have survived, but they've been preserved in etheric form. So Max is like this etheric crystal that holds so much information in relationship to the past history and the future destiny of humanity. So we'll be able to utilize those technologies when you just it is guarded right now, but if you allow presence with Max, you just when you see the crown, you just put your head inside the crown and you get the downloads. This is how it works. But we'll be able to utilize that a lot more in the future. So you want to call on Archangel Michael. Michael is really here to assist you with this crystalline transfer. Is really volunteer to assist in this process, and all his angels with him. So the beloved Michael has been really in great assistance to humanity. For he's known as the greatest warrior that's fighting all the darkness and assisting us with all those shadows. But in his true essence is to be an artist. He's became a warrior because of necessity here, to bring his light into and the archangels have also become a little bit of that, but they're artists for the most part. They delight in joy and creation, and so eventually, when this planet will have made his ascension, the archangels will return to more artistic activities. But you can call on them. They're very, very beautiful and very, very wise. For the question is what you need to get from the crystalline energy to create this activation, to create this illumination. And the answer may or may not be understood by the mind. It depends on what level of mind you were working on. So sometimes we have to let go and accept to receive the frequency, the download, the photons. For there is this Merkaba that is being created by another archangel, Metatron, who's actually working on this Metatronic light, which is and on different frequency, but they're all working together as one. For all our energies will be affected by this crystalline energy transfer, and it's a cellular process that is going on. We're getting lighter every day, and we're growing every day. The point is to receive more knowledge and more wisdom, always to have increased the quality of our life, to have more sense of peace. And you will accelerate. There is an acceleration in the process of ascension. So when you sit in meditation, just connect to the crystalline field and ask for the crystalline beings of this crystalline kingdom to be with you and just sit with them. And also that will allow you to clear the mind once you turn on this light of truth. You walk with it, you walk with your source. You are able to clear up the mind of others, so you allow the truth of the Creator to unfold through you and through all others as well. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I wanted to really remind you about this crystalline energy, this fifth dimensional frequency, but it's not limited to the fifth dimension. It can go all the way to the 15th dimension. Then we move into a different sort of field after that. For there are 352 dimensions in the Creator universe. Eventually, we'll explore them all. For the past is the triumph. The victory has already been achieved. Right now, it is about compassion, loving ourselves, loving the world, loving others, assisting others, blessing yourself, blessing others. Know that you are loved unconditionally by your Creator. Everything else is just the separation was an illusion that we've created, a temporal illusion. And the future is authenticity. We're going to become so much more of who we truly are. What we're working on now is complementarity. We're looking to find a match for who we are. And so we're attracting all kinds of other beings to complement us as we complement them. And the outcome is the dreams. The dreams will become real. We're here to create this beautiful dream. For life is a dream, so we may as well we're going to soon move out of the nightmare that's been imposed by imposed by the controllers, and move into this magnificent dream. For love does not judge. Love just stand by and take care of things. Love cares. Love includes. Love heals. We're like flowers in the garden of God. So we are rooted within love. All those difficulties have deepened our root into this love. And so looking forward to those moments of peace and celebration. For we are like great trees that have anchored our roots from Nova Gaia into the crystalline field of heaven. No, you are the light, you are the love you seek, and be that to others. Just bring your light to others and let them see their own light, for your own light will reflect their own light and will move into this realm of life that is the crystalline field and the liquid light of truth. For we all growing into light and love every day, and those who are turning away from that are just choosing the long road, and everybody will go back to that eventually. They're just not ready, so they're taking a much longer road. So but be at peace and walk with your source every day. Rejoice as much as possible. I pull a few cards, for it is, I sense there is a great deal of freedom that is just right, the door that will open. That's going to be so wonderful. The highest wisdom is a step ahead. We really get it, to be able to see the future already, to sense the future, to know where the direction of your life, and to trust that all is part of the divine plan. What we need to understand is the tribe, how to connect to those who are on the same soul frequency as we are, both on the frequency, the intellectual ability to share on that level, and the inner frequency of our soul. For there is this we all have a tonality of soul that is innate, that is part of who we came from, the energy of the collective soul we come from, and then there is the level of consciousness. So we need to match that, but to be open to all in many sense, but to connect to those who are receptive to our energy. What we need to do is to be the observer, to remain neutral in relationship to all that, to be able to be the compassionate observer in this process. And the outcome is my card of the day, is happy, is realizing the perfection of all, to be in joy, to trust, to be in the receptive mode, to receive the grace, to receive the blessings, to receive the miracles each and every day. And so I'm going to finish with a song. For it is a tradition that I think something I do here. It's an old song. It's just something that I thought to sing because it's an old song. It's called "Night in White Satin." It's from, I guess, from the '60s. A band called Procol Harum. It goes like this: Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I've always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore. 'Cause I love you, yes I love you, oh how I love you. Gazing at people, some hand in hand, just what I'm going through, they can't understand. Some try to tell me thoughts they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, you will be in the end. And I love you, yes I love you, how I love you. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I've always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore. 'Cause I love you, yes I love you, why I love you. love song. For love is a music elevates frequency when it's positive music. So turn to music, turn to art. Very soon we'll be dancing in the street for after being deprived of freedom for so long. There is all kinds of awakening that are happening all around the world in different ways. Trust to make you trust it is you have your place in this. Whatever is true for you is where you need to be, and you are perfectly where you need to be right now. Just allow yourself to be guided by this flow, this energy. And the card of, oh, well, it's about breathing, but that's not the deck I wanted to pull. So just continue to breathe. Breathing is very essential. Breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Once, eventually we'll be so satisfied just breathing in and breathing out. There will be plenty to satisfy us. We'll be in total state of nirvana from there. For nirvana means extension of breath. So we'll find this point of 0 point connection. And the card of the day is the moon. It's a beautiful energy. It's the connection to our emotion, to integration of our emotion. The Archangel Eniel, opportunity to elaborate and refine your project. Let yourself be guided by your intuition. Face your fear in order to be stronger. So fear, whatever fear comes up, bring love and light to remind you, you are love, you are light. Those fears are just like friends that comes in to be released, to be free, and they want to be free. Fear has been playing the negative role. This fear has accepted to play a very, very a very not really so good role, but now she wants to be free to return to love. So this is very important. So if you want a private session, do not hesitate to send me an email. I wanted to thank you for your donations, and it's very kind. I wanted to also thank you for your likes, your sharing, your subscriptions. And I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.